So let me start with our first question. Do you often help people around you? How? And yes, I often help people around me when they are having problems because I just don't want to see them miserable or sad or not know what to do, and I hope they will help me when I have my problems in the future as well. Besides, it makes me feel happy, although it's just a little work when I helped someone. And for example, when one of my friends asked me to explain some exercise that she doesn't know, I can explain to her as much as I can. Or when my parents are doing housework, I help them with some work like cooking or cleaning the floor. When my friends have difficulty in their life, I can lend them an ear if they need. And back in the day, I didn't help my parents much because I was quite relaxed at that time, and I thought that it's not my duty to help them. But now I want to show my love and gratitude to my parents by helping them, and I want to be a kind and sympathetic person too. I think helping others not only benefits them but also enriches my life, and it's really satisfying when supporting people around me. And the second question, did your parents teach you how to help others? Yes, they did teach me how to help other other people around me. They always tell me to be a nice and kind person and contribute myself to the society. Looking back at my childhood, my parents always helped our neighbors to set a good example for me. They believe that the environment that we live in affects of our behaviors a lot. Therefore, when I was much younger, my parents offered me a lot of help and guidance so I can copy them and give other helping hand when they need. And I believe that each parent has their own way to teach their children how to be a helpful person. Some of them can guide their kids on how to support others directly with their words, but others can inspire the kids by their actions. And in my opinion, parents should teach their children when they were a little child, to make a habit of helping other people and willing to help people around them. And the final question, did your parents help you? What have you done to the elderly? I often help the elderly, especially my grandparents, by helping them with some housework like cooking or gardening. Now they are quite old and they are no longer strong enough to do housework on their own. For example, I usually read some of my grandparents' books for them because they hardly see anything clearly now and they have nothing to do. So I think reading book is a good way of entertainment for them. Now I spend more time with my parents than I used to, and despite the fact that I have a little free time because I know they don't have much time left in their life, and I just don't want to regret later. And I desire to have more good memories with them because they raised me in a little parts of my life, and I want them to know how important they are for me. And the final question, did your parents help you a lot when you were young? Yes, they did, because people who bring me up and offer me a good life, and I'm so grateful for that. And when I was young, they helped me with small things like feeding or dressing me, and sometimes they helped me with my homework. Now I'm older and more independent of my parents. I can eat, rest, or do my homework by myself. And my parents always support me whenever I need and teach me a lot of new things. For me, they play the most important role in my life, so I'm always thankful for their helpful guidance.